Greetings, channel members, friends, and followers from around the world. This is Q8 Pilot, your host for tonight's show. I want to welcome you aboard this Wizz Air flight today, and I want to welcome Angelo DeMonte. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you, and thank you, sir, for your continued support for the channel. Boeing Corp from New Jersey, welcome aboard, my friend. I'm doing very well this evening, and I'm glad I have you here with me on the stream. And thank you, sir, for your continued support to the channel, being a VVIP member here at the Q8 Pilot channel night at night. Welcome, my friend. Shodan Cat, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Hey, it's Tremont. Hello, my friend. Welcome. And we have also Kayazo123. Welcome aboard. Thank you for your kind words, sir. Appreciate it very much. Flight Hill, hello, my friend, and welcome. Island on Lakes, howdy. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome aboard. T3 Bob, hello, my friend. Welcome. Kai Wang, hello, my friend. And oh, from China, welcome. And guess what? We have Mr. Don just joined us. Welcome aboard, Mr. Don. And thank you for your continued support for the Q8 Pilot channel. I'm doing very well, sir. I hope you are the same. And today we have this really special flight flying from Sweden's fourth busiest airport to one of the oldest airports in Poland aboard this real-world Wizz Air flight. And today we're going to be cruising at about 31,000 feet. By the way, this is a beautiful rendition of the airport available at Orbex. And as always, all the chat commands will give you access to the departure and arrival airports. And today, of course, I am hosting a giveaway. I've tried my very best to reach Phoenix folks for this giveaway. But I figured out a way to give two copies out to you guys, which is going to be delivered at the end of our stream tonight. Tonka, welcome aboard from London. Hello, my friend. Glad to have you. And we have Call Me Sticks. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us on stream. James, how are you doing, my friend? I'm doing very well. Thanks very much. Sorry I missed you there at the beginning of the chat. I'm very excited to do yet another flight when I have just completed the video of the top 10 payware aircraft for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The video has been edited and fully rendered, and it will be scheduled for release tomorrow at 1800 Zulu. So be tuned for that video tomorrow, and following that we are going to be doing a full flight aboard the INI Builds A300. So sort of I'm giving you guys what I'm going to be doing during the week, and followed by the INI A300 will be another flight aboard the MD-11 by Rotate Sim. So there's a lot of explained content scheduled ahead, but today let's fly this Wizz Air from Sweden to Poland. And what I'd like to do, folks, is to head over to the cockpit. And it's really a very high fidelity aircraft, this Fenix A320. And by account of real world pilots, that it's actually probably one of the best Airbuses available in flight sim, if not the best. I want to welcome also Envy from Innsbruck. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Martin R. Hello, my friend. Greetings from Antalya. Oh, great. So, so folks, today I'm hosting a giveaway of 2 copies of the Fenix Airbus, courtesy of the Q8 Pilot channel. And the way I'm going to do this today is 2 ways. So the first winner is going to be through the regular Nightbot giveaway command, whatever. So we're going to use Nightbot to draw the first winner, but the second winner is going to be through a trivia. So while we prepare for the flight, somewhere along the stream, I am going to announce a 4-digit code that 4-digit code you ought to remember. And the first person that gives me that 4-digit code at the end of the stream is going to win the second copy of the Fenix A320. So, first thing we're going to do is I've already prepared the SimBrief flight plan. So we are going to go straight to the mass weight and balance. We're going to import our flight from SimBrief, and our flight plan. Okay, we can fix that. No worries. So it's showing 1845 standard. That's okay. Minus 109 minutes. That's okay. We're good. We can go to the ground services. We're going to make sure just the GPU and the chocks are in place. And then we're going to go to the mass and balance. As you can see today, we have about 162 passengers planned for the flight. And this is a real-world Wizz Air flight. In fact, it is the only A320 Wizz Air flight that flies from Malmo to Poznan. I hope I pronounced the names correctly. We have about 4,000 kilos of cargo today for the flight, and about, 5,820 kilos of fuel. So we're going to select load aircraft, and we're going to select instant for the in the interest of time. The boarding is now complete, and now we can start preparing the aircraft, the pre-flight. We're going to power up and all that good stuff. So we're going to head over here to the control panel, and we're going to turn on battery 1 and battery 2. All right, battery 1 and battery 2. External power is available, and the Airbus flow starts from left to right and bottom to top. So we're going to begin here, and crew supply is on, ground control is on. And we're going to move here and set our adheres to nav mode. And we're going to set the data to STS, and this on position 1. Now, I've done a few tweaks in the last couple of days, which really improved the performance of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Some things in the BIOS and some things in the control panel and video control panel. And I will be probably creating another settings video once Sim Update 10 is released. We are going to head here and arm the emergency light, and smoking and the fasten seatbelt sign can also be turned on. I am the captain flying, so the nav light is on the first position, and we're going to turn on the fuel pumps here. All the pumps are turned on. Everything looks good here. Everything looks good here. All the circuit breakers seems to be in the normal position. So everything is good. All right, perfect. Next, we are going to come down here, and we're going to go to the FMS or MCDU, the MCDU, and we're going to go to the ATSU menu and select Flight Init. And from the Light Init, we're going to go Init Data Request. That should bring us Benjamin. Hello, my friend. Steve Ben. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard, and thank you for your continued support to the Q8 Pilot channel and being a VVIP member. Dougal McTavish, good evening, my friend, and welcome. Glad to have you with us on stream today, Dougal. It's been a while since we've had you on streams. I know you've been coming in and out, and yeah, thank you very much for your support, my friend. Alex Evans, hello, my friend. Good evening to you. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. I'm glad that I'm not the only one picking these flights. That's good to know. Ferdinand Froster, hello, my friend. Welcome from Bangkok. All right. We have got this done. We're going to go back to the AC menu, and we have a new subscriber, Carrie. Carrie just subscribed. Welcome aboard, Carrie. Glad to have you as a subscriber of the Q8 Pilot channel. Really appreciate it. And everything looks good. Let's see if we have we don't have the load sheet yet. So we're going to go to Init, and we're going to request Init request, and that should populate again everything from our SimBrief plan. We're just going to give it a second here. As you can see, we are flying from Echo Sierra Mike Sierra Malmo Airport to Echo Papa Oscar, which is Poznan Airport in Poland. Our flight number today, we can grab all this information from the, let's see here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, so we can come back to the electronic flight bag, and this is one of the things I really like about this this A320 is that it is self-sufficient. It's a self-contained add-on. You don't need anything else other than really SimBrief to file the plan, and you're pretty much good to go. So that's something I really like about this aircraft. So if we go to the very top here, as you can see, we are Wizz Air 1976, and we're going to enter that here. So Wizz Air, which is Whiskey 6, and then 1976, and we're going to stick that here, and the cost index is 5, and we are going to enter 5 here. The final cruise altitude today is 31,000 feet, and we're going to enter that here, and IRS init, align on reference, confirm the alignment, and we are good. Now we can go, we can return and go to the next page in the init and put our information. So here's zero fuel CG, and block fuel. And this information is available right here in the mass and balance. As you can see, we have about 61 for zero fuel. So 61. And for the zero fuel CG is 31.2. 31.2, and we enter that here. As far as the fuel is concerned, we have 5.8. That's about 5,800 kilos of fuel. So 5.8. We enter that here, and we're all good. What you're gonna do? All right, not sure what's going on there with you guys, but well, that's okay. Home email. I mean, it's not a big deal. Once the you know, that's all right. The IA engines will probably be there soon. All right, so we are going to go to the flight plan, and the only thing we need to do is select our departure and arrival. So for this, we are going to head back to the flight plan, and we can simply scroll down. And I love the fact that everything is there, and this is, by the way, in the Lido format, so very easy to read. We're departing runway 17 through the Telmo 1 kilo. Telmo 1 kilo. All right, 17. And so we're going to select our departure, and we are departing runway 17 through the Telmo 1 kilo departure. So that is selected, and we're going to insert that, and then we're going to head over to our arrival airport, and we are arriving. Now it says here runway 28. It shows here runway 28, but on the Navigraph chart, it shows runway 27 for some reason. So we're going to select the ILS runway 28, and the arrival is through the Denko 1 mic. Denko 1 mic. All right. That's the Denko 1 mic, and that is selected and inserted. And now we are good. We have our flight plan in the Mukdu. All right, time to start the APU. Let's go ahead and select the APU master and check here. We can see that the flaps are open, so we can start the APU. Perfect. And we are going to also, while we're at it, we're going to set our altitude to 31,000 feet. Now, for those of you who are on stream, and as I've indicated, the draw for the giveaway is going to be through Nightbot for the first winner, and for the second winner, the digits that you need to remember, and the first person who provides me with those digits at the end of the stream will win the second copy. The digits are 8362. All right. Now we're going to go to, we need to load our performance data. So we're going to go to perf. And from this again, you can come to the electronic flight bag, and we can sync all the information. So sync load sheet final, and sync the weather information, and simply click on calculate, and there you have it. We have a new subscriber with us. FW Wright has just subscribed to the channel. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you. Scott, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard, and thank you for your continued support, being a VVIP member at the Q8 Pilot channel. Thank you very much, sir, and being a moderator as well. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much. All right, so we are going to go... Oh, I did calculate. Let's calculate again. No worries. All right, so 137, 140, 140. So we're going to set those 137 and 137 and 140. And that is set. And if we take a look here at the flap setting and flex temperature, flaps 1 down 0.2, and the flex temperature is 60. So we're going to select flaps 1, and the trim is set to down 0.2, and we enter that here, and the flex temperature is 60, and we enter that here, and now all the data is entered into the McDo, and we can put this on performance, and now we have full alignment, and we can also turn on the APU bleed and turn off external power. We now also can make sure the parking brake is set, and we're going to head back to the electronic flight bag, and we're going to remove both the ground power unit and the chocks in preparation for departure. So ground services, and now we can kill the GPU and remove the chocks, and the aircraft is now powered by the APU. All right, now the next thing we need to do is we need to look at the weather information to set our altimeters. So if we go to the weather again, beautiful, everything is there for you. And we have a new subscriber, Linux67. Welcome to the Q8 Pilot channel. Glad to have you with us. Marco Di Santo. Hello, my friend. You entered a wrong VR. Is it? What was the correct one? I'll check. I'll check it right away. All right. Thanks for letting me know. I'll check it right away. All right. So if we look at the departure airport, excuse me. If we look at the departure here at Malmo, 311 knots, cloud and visibility okay. Temperature is 14, QNH 1007. So let's set that here, 1007. And we'll set it here as well, 1007. And down here, 1007. All right, 1007 is set. And there we go. Runway, is runway 17 that way? I thought it was, yeah, that's correct. Okay. All right, let's take a look at, so it looks like we have miscalculated something. We rotate, let's take a look. VR is, 137 V1, VR is 140. And we, let's see, that's definitely correct, 137. So yeah, we did mess this up. So it's 140 for if we rotate. We'll fix that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Sim Captain, welcome aboard, my friend, and thank you for being a VVIP member of the Q8 Pilot channel. I appreciate your support, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Havoc, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much. The speeds have been corrected now. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone, for the support and for letting me know. All right, we are now ready to push back out of our position. We are going to turn the beacon lights on. Everything else is set up here, so we are good to go. Perfect. let's see here. We're going to go to the ground services again. By the way, for some reason, the toolbar pushback doesn't work with this aircraft. I'm not sure why. Let's go ahead and connect the pushback truck. Beautiful looking aircraft. I love the Wizz Air livery. And a fantastic day to fly. Right, the tow truck is almost in position. Super chat from Sim Captain. Thank you very much. Best fly streamer on YouTube. Keep the great work, Captain. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate your kind words. I'm humbled. And thank you for your generous $5 super chat from Sim Captain. Thank you very much, sir. All right, we have the tow truck in position. And we can now release the parking brake. Let's remove this. Parking brake is released. And we can start the push. There we go. And we can also start the engine. So the engine mode selector to start. And we're going to start the engine number 2. And here we go. What a lovely aircraft and a lovely airport. I think this is my very first time flying out of Malmo. Listen to those beautiful engine sounds. I think that's good enough. And let's go ahead and stop the pushback truck. Right, pushback is complete. Parking brake is set. And we can now dismiss the tug. Perfect. GB Van Gilden, hello my friend, never played MSFS, but you have my respect, seems pretty hard. Well, thank you, sir, for being with us tonight. I hope that you enjoy the show. Ali Brahimi, welcome aboard. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you very much. All right, we have a good start on the engine number 2, and now we're going to go with engine number 1. And in the meantime, we're going to set the auto brake to max. We're going to arm the speed brake, and we're going to set flaps 1, and we're going to set the trim to down 0.2. That's about right there, and we are good. Perfect. We can also turn on the runway turn-off lights and runway the taxi lights, and we're almost ready for departure now. Wonderful, wonderful aircraft, the Fenix A320. Bib Simmons, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us. But I will tell you guys, I really do miss flying in X-Plane and just the smoothness of X-Plane. And I've just watched a little bit of the interview that our friends at FS Elite has done with Laminar Research, with, of course, the lead the owner of the company, and it was yeah, it's very interesting and very nice to hear all of the things coming to X-Plane 12. So exciting times for us in the flight sim community, without a doubt. Scott, this is the plane that got me to use MSFS. I don't blame you there, Scott. It's a wonderful aircraft, really a very high fidelity aircraft. And by account of real Airbus pilots, this is study level simulation of the Airbus A320. So we have everything ready. Let's do the flight control check real quick. Full down, full up, full left, full right, neutral, pedal full left, full right, neutral. Flight check control is complete, and we are now ready to taxi to the runway. We are gonna also go ahead and notify cabin crew. Engine mode selector back to normal, and we're gonna turn off the APU bleed and APU master, and we are now, ladies and gentlemen, good to go. Parking brake is released, and let's head over to the runway for departure. Give it some power here, and there we go. I'm gonna put this on 10. There we go. One of the things, I've been noticing is the plethora of content related to flight simulation in recent years. Maybe in the last year, I've seen so many new content creators and so much new content. Some of it is actually outstanding. There are a few newcomers to the hobby, and I think they're putting in tremendous effort, really. And I'd like to mention here the Sim Hangar. With Mark is a good friend of mine, and he really puts in some very valuable information out there. Maybe not so much in terms of flights or streaming, but I think he does. I think he offers a different niche. He focuses on, configuration, VR. What do you do about this? What do you do about this joystick? How do you configure the Bravo flight controls? Really great channel, great content, very, very valuable for the community. So Sim Hangar, if you watch, I definitely give you my warmest regards, and thank you for everything that you've done for the community. Great content. Dougal, I will definitely do the tutorial on maximizing the performance, because I will tell you one thing, that the performance since then, first of all, maybe not so much in terms of FPS, but the smoothness of the sim is something I really appreciate. So most of the stutterings are gone. I still get them occasionally, but a lot better than what they used to be. Let's go ahead and turn on the strobes and the landing lights. Nose light to takeoff. We're gonna notify cabin crew. Let's make sure we have no blues, and we are now ready for departure. So I think in terms of the the overall smoothness has really helped with those tweaks that I've done, both in the BIOS and in the sim and in the NVIDIA control panel. And I will be making an update once sim update 10 is released. All right, here we go. We are ready for we need to make sure our transponder is set to TARA, and let's go ahead and start the clock. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are good to go. We are stable. Manflex, SRS, and runway. A little bit of crosswind here. And we're going to rotate at 140 knots. Oops. And there we go, V1 and rotate. Wow, look at the wind. Positive rate of climb, gears going up. Beautiful. We'll do some more wing views later on. All right, climb thrust is set, and autopilot 1 is engaged. We can disarm the speed brake. Wow, what a beautiful looking scene here. Look at that. Speed check, flaps up. All is looking good here. Can change the range to 40. By the way, I don't think we've ever accepted the load sheet, but that's okay. Would love to see the tweaks tutorial. Yeah, surely. Guys, just look at this wing view here. Wow, that looks beautiful. And by the way, one of the things I also like about the A320 by Fenix is there are a few things that you can do also to save on performance. So you can actually turn off the entire passenger cabin just to save on performance a little bit. And of course you can choose to have your displays rendered by either the CPU or the GPU, again for increased performance. Just look at that. That is a beautiful looking scene here, going through the clouds. QNH is set to standard. Very nice looking scene here as we go through the clouds. Performance is pretty solid today as opposed to the previous stream. If you guys recall, I've had a lot of stutters. Mark, hello my friend. Yay, Wizz Air, yeah, my country's airline. Welcome aboard, my friend. 10,000 feet, and we can kill the landing lights and the nose lights as well as the runway turn-off lights. Let's go ahead and release the passengers and cabin crew and let them enjoy. Right, we are now climbing to 31,000 feet, and speed is about 300 knots here as per the FMC. The engine sounds are quite loud on this aircraft, but I love the sounds. I do like the sounds on this aircraft. Hey Peter, howdy my friend, welcome aboard. Which do you prefer, Airbus or Boeing? Sim Captain, I will tell you that for the longest time I've been a big fan of Boeing aircraft, and I know not many share this when they are asked this question. I just like Boeing more than I like anything else. It's just I think I relate a lot more to the 747. It was the aircraft that I loved so much as a child, and I think this has kind of grew with me with time, and I became very fond of Boeing, the shape of a Boeing aircraft. And my favorite of all, the all-time favorite, is the 777, Boeing 777. I think it's just a very majestic aircraft, and it looks good. It looks phenomenal. So I am definitely a Boeing guy, but I do like Airbuses. I do like the fact that everything is automated in an Airbus. Everything is intuitive, and everything is done for you, so to speak. So I do like Airbuses, but my preference and my heart always goes for Boeing. Startup sounds are pretty low, but otherwise really good. Yeah, startup sounds are pretty low, but once I think the engines kick in, then it becomes... oh, Scott is an Airbus guy. That's good to know, Scott. I think I've done a lot of Airbus coverage on the channel over the years with the Flight Factor, the Tolus, and now the Phoenix. So I really miss X-Plane, folks. So I'm planning on a lot of X-Plane content in the days to come. Let's go ahead and take a look at the outside, shall we? All right, 20,000 feet, 10,000 feet to go, and yeah, it looks fantastic. I'm really happy with the changes I've done to the sim and to really. Sadly, Q8, I have to jump off here. Have a great flight, my friend. Well, thank you very much, Dougal, for being here for as long as you did. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you for your support. Please take care, and I will catch up with you very soon. Badger, hello, my friend. I fly both and the MD-80. Yes, the MD-80 is definitely study level, again, aircraft. And one that I recommend, definitely. Take care, Dougal. Bye-bye. See you later. Jin, my problem since I first started MSFS with X-Plane is the graphic difference is so huge. Can't play X-Plane anymore because of that. I've heard that comment from many others that you know, once they've tried you know, the quality of the graphics in Microsoft Flight Simulator, it became very difficult for them to go back to X-Plane. Now, if you were after the eye candy, then I definitely understand that that's going to be an issue for you because the eye candy in Microsoft Flight Simulator is second to none. There's nothing that comes close to it. But X-Plane, the fidelity of the aircraft in X-Plane and the flight model in X-Plane, it definitely warrants me, you know, going back to X-Plane and really missing flying all the high fidelity aircraft in X-Plane. So, by the way, here's the top of climb, and if we look at the Mach 2 here, the top of climb is in about 40 nautical miles or so, so not too far. We can begin, by the way, entering the destination information. Looks like it's going to be a cloudy route today over to Poznan in Poland. And as a reminder, folks, the 4-digit code for the giveaway is 8362. Peter, so if you have the Hot Start 650, then you will continue to use X-Plane. Absolutely. It's not just the Hot Start 650, but they have the SR22. So general aviation, you have the airfoil labs. For example, you have the both the King Air and the 172. There's a ton of, I mean, I just don't want to miss anything, but there is a ton of aircraft for X-Plane 11, both general aviation and airliners, that we can enjoy, and they're very high fidelity. and so they're very, you know, the depth of simulation and the X-Plane add-ons in the last year and a half has been just astonishing. And flying X-Plane 11 is a different experience and more realistic. I absolutely agree with you there, Steve Ben. Yes, absolutely. The flight model is great on X-Plane. MSFS is getting better with the new planes coming out. I waited 2 years to use MS. Yes, I agree, Scott. It's definitely coming along. And I believe that X-Plane, the fact that X-Plane exists today and that there is going to be a lot of new improvements to the flight model in X-Plane 12, I think that keeps the pressure on Microsoft Flight Simulator to continue to improve and to continue to excel, and all of that is to the benefit of the flight sim community and us flight simmers. So competition is great. I just love it. Mark, hello my friend, welcome aboard. So looking forward to X-Plane 12. Likewise, my friend. Fly the 650 anymore. It was only hype for a few weeks. Well, call me Sticks. Let me tell you something about the hype and all that good stuff. And I've been seeing this with just about all the content creators. What I've been seeing is once an aircraft is released, so when the Fly Mad Dog was released, there was the BA-146, there was so much hype, and then it completely died when the Fly Mad Dog came out. The Fly Mad Dog came out, and then it was hyped again, and then it was killed by the release of the PMDG 737. And the 737 has been an aircraft that everyone has been waiting for. And what really just goes beyond me is all the hype around the PMDG 737 was gone immediately after the Fenix A320 came out. And so I'm seeing this trend, and I don't think that any of these aircrafts is less than the other. They're by the way, very fine margins in terms of, you know, which one's better than the other. But I've kind of made my mind, by the way, in the list of top 10, which is scheduled for release tomorrow at 1800 Zulu. So be sure to tune in tomorrow for that video. And I don't think I'm going to make it a premiere. I think I'm just going to release it at the scheduled time. All right, so we are at 31,000 feet, ladies and gentlemen, which is our final cruise altitude. If we look here at the top of descent is in 57 nautical miles. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to performance, and we're going to select the next phase, and we're going to start entering our information. To do this, of course, you can go back to your flight plan and simply look at the weather information here at our destination, which is Poznan Airport in Poland. 290.09 knot wind, cloud and visibility is okay. Bill, welcome aboard, and thank you for your subscription to the Kuwait Pilot channel. And if we look here, looks like QNH 1010. So we're going to enter that here, 10 and 10. Stick that here, and the current temperature is 14 Celsius. Quite, you know, it's kind of cold but pleasant, I think. And if we look at the 290 14 knot wind, woo, 290 14 knot. All right, 290 and 14 knot wind, and transition altitude is 6,500. BAP is 133, and we're going to just put 200 for the radio. There we go. And we have all the, we can see ILS 28 already appearing here. And we are going to, if we go to the flight plan here real quick, and we look at the platform altitude for our destination airport is 3,000 feet. All right, perfect. So about short flight, 40 nautical miles before top of descent, and it looks like it's going to be a cloudy arrival into our destination. Let me bring up the lights here. Just look at the reflection in. You can see the details now on the aircraft displays here. Wow, that looks very good. Beautiful. We have with us Sapper Taper 26. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us. Joris, thank you very much for your subscription to the channel, and the same goes to you, Bill. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. I would have paid $150 all day long and twice on Sunday. I love the hot start. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well worth the money. It is definitely well worth every penny, and the level of detail. By the way, the best stream, or the best video, I must say, on the hot start I have seen from Reflected Reality. And if you're not subscribed to his channel, he does not put a lot of content. He is, by the way, a real world pilot. He does not put a lot of content out there, but when he does, his videos are totally worth sitting and just making a cup of coffee and sitting and watching this guy talk about the aircraft and showing you really the depth of simulation in those aircraft. He's just amazing. I love his style, his presentation style, very eloquent and quite detailed in his presentations. So I definitely recommend him. Those reflections on the FODU. Yeah, those reflections are pretty good, aren't they? Yes, the developer himself does some really nice videos as well. Quite detailed. Yeah, definitely. How do you participate in the giveaway? Well, you don't need to do anything to participate in the giveaway. You just need to remember the 4-digit code that I have mentioned in the stream. And you need to stick around when we do the roll of the giveaway through Nightbot. And hopefully you'll be lucky enough to win a copy of the Phoenix. Yeah, definitely exciting times for the flight sim community in general. And we have Ian McDormand has just subscribed to the Q8. Ian, thank you very much for your subscription to the Q8 Pilot channel. Appreciate it. And welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you with us on stream tonight. We are still at 31,000 feet with a few nautical miles for top of descent. So if we look here, about 17 nautical miles to top of descent. So we should be arriving into our destination shortly. And just as a reminder, folks, to visit the Q8 Pilot official partners, i9builds.com. And i9 Builds, of course, needs no introduction. One of the excellent development companies that focuses on flight simulation, everything flight simulation, both aircrafts and scenery. They recently launched also the i9 store. And the i9 store has a lot of different developers with scenery and aircraft. So worthwhile checking out the store as well when you've got a chance. And we will be flying the i9 Builds A300 in our next stream. Great aircraft. The i9 Builds aircraft are just outstanding aircraft. Andy, hello my friend, welcome aboard, glad to have you. Thank you very much, sir, for joining the stream this evening. We're coming up to top of descent now. I'm going to decrease the range here just a little bit so we can see where we're going and what we're doing. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the performance in this stream. Again, no jitters, no stuttering whatsoever. Very healthy FPS, and I can see on my other monitor the health of the system itself, as far as temperatures and all that. All looks good. Absolutely. I9 are top developers, a great company, and yes, they are not greedy. I have to say that too. All right, let's go ahead and descend. All right, there we go. Oh, come on. All right, here we go. I'm gonna set this to 3,000. The aircraft will adjust its rate of descent. It was a late descent there, but not by much. Guys, just look at those clouds. I mean, the clouds in Microsoft Flight Simulator are just simply outstanding. Look at that. Just really beautiful looking scene here out of the Airbus cockpit. Just look at that. That is a very realistic and convincing scene right there. Beautiful. How can I participate in the giveaway? Nothing you need to do, my friend. Just stick around till the end of the stream, and we will roll the giveaway. And I'm going to announce now for the last time the 4-digit code that the first person who provides me with at the end of the stream will win the second copy of the Phoenix. The code is A362. All right. So we are now inbound to our destination, and we're going to increase the range here once more. We are at 25,000 feet, and if we look at the Mukdu, we need to be at 20 and about 40 nautical miles, so we should be okay. 21,000 feet, so we're good. We should be able to make it there. The aircraft continues to descend steadily to our final approach altitude. I'm going to go ahead and use the speed brake to take our speed down to 260 knots, as you can see here, just to make sure that we're at the right speed. There we go. Perfect. And we will disarm the speed brakes now. Everything is configured for our approach. Approximately 26 minutes so far. The entire flight should be no more than 40. Flying with Turkish Airlines, welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you with us on stream. Just look at that. That is a beautiful looking scene here. Beautiful. Mr. Eagle ITA, hello my friend, welcome aboard. Can we say it's better than Tolus? Alright. So here's the thing. I'm not a qualified Airbus pilot to say that it is better. If we want to talk strictly on the visuals, this one is slightly better. I do like the Tolus lighting a little better. But in terms of performance, I would love to hear what V1 or 320 Sim Pilot would say about the performance. I am not qualified to answer that question, unfortunately, but I think that they're probably very close in terms of the performance, but I'm not sure. In terms of the integration capability, so as a software add-on, of course the Fenix A320 in my view is more advanced than the Tolus. The Tolus still uses the dated control panel, but this one uses the control panel is probably worth a video on its own. Just all the integration that is there, the way it's developed. I mean, if you go to, for example, this page here, and it says, what does it say here now? It says this section can only be used when on the ground. Okay, so but if we go to my flight, for example, and the way it's just implemented and how you can just scroll here, it's just really amazing. This is the best electronic flight bag I have seen thus far. Really amazing work by Fenix Simulation on this electronic flight bag. So in terms I think of the integration and the features, definitely the Fenix wins over the Tolus, without a doubt. Sammy Tech Cookie, welcome aboard, my friend, and thank you for your continued support. Being a VVIP member at the Kuwait Pilot channel, I really appreciate it. So it's possible in the sim to make cabin. Yeah, you can walk in the cabin if you like. That is something you can do. Yeah, the cabin does look good, and you can, by the way, turn it off again to save on FPS. Oh, this scene is just absolutely gorgeous. Just going through the clouds like that in Microsoft Flight Simulator is outstanding. Just really beautiful. Alright, let's take a quick look here at the Makdu. We need to be at 13,000. We are at 16,700 and descending. We have about 17 nautical miles to clear that, so we should be fine. Ooh. Alright, we're definitely heading into some clouds there. And by the way, folks, I want to thank you all for your support over the years. The channel has been growing steadily, and we are almost at 59,000 subscribers. That's just awesome. I never really thought that the channel would grow to that number of subscribers and viewers, and I'm very glad that I'm still able to provide valuable content to the community and to continue to to stream for you guys as well. And I will tell you that I will continue giving you guys, you know, aircraft, scenery, and all that good stuff. Giveaways is a thing on the channel. That's because I truly and honestly think I owe you guys a lot for the support that you've shown over the years. And I want to continue the trend of giveaways. But I will tell you one thing, that I am planning a huge giveaway when the channel hits the 60,000 subscriber mark. There will be everything that you can think of. Anything that tickles your fancy for flight simulation is going to be up for grabs. That will include software, hardware, all sorts of things. And that will include, by the way, flight sim gear as well as computer components. That's going to be very, very soon. Sammy Tech Cookie, thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Manure Cyprus, have a nice flight, my friend. How is MSFS GPU usage in the task manager? I think it's around 70, 75. If I look here, that's, yeah, it's about 74% right now. So that's good. Steve Ben, my friend, thank you very much. Your kindness and generosity really helps your channel. Well, thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate it. I'm most humbled. I like to help where I can, whether it's sharing the knowledge or giving you an opinion on an aircraft and really showing you something before you invest in. And well, I've been seeing, by the way, a lot of content, and a lot of praise goes to... So I'll tell you one thing that I have been doing, and I'm very careful when I provide criticism of a payware add-on, or any add-on, whether it's freeware, payware. I'm very careful because, first of all, the developers who invest time, sometimes, by the way, it's not the person who's, you know, the face of the company. So some of these companies are very well established, and they've got a proper hierarchical structure where there is a CEO, and there's, you know, like a developers and head of development. And when those developers, after like a year of work, you know, put something out there for the community, now regardless of the price, regardless of whether it's worth it or not, but those are human beings. They have feelings. And, you know, when somebody goes out and really criticizes them and says, oh, you know, this and that, I mean, they use a lot of very colorful language sometimes. It really puts these guys down. And that is something I will never forgive myself for doing. If I put someone down, it's not something that I take lightly. And so I am very objective in my reviews, and if something is not worth the money, I will say it's not worth the money, but I will also highlight the strong points of the add-on. And that is something that is very, very important, because I have to be, while I'm very sensitive to the cause of the developers and to the hard work that they put in, it is also my responsibility to provide the community with my honest thoughts about an add-on. So sometimes I will refrain from criticizing the add-on too much, but I will tell you in the end if I think it's worth the price or not, or, you know, for whatever reason. So some reasons I will state, some reasons I probably won't state, but in the end I will tell you whether it's worth the investment or not. And I will give you all the major things, all the major pros and cons, so that you guys can make a decision on whether you want to invest in an add-on or not. All right, we are approaching our destination now at Poznan Airport. I hope, by the way, I'm pronouncing it correctly. Are we landing? Yes, sir, we are landing. We are definitely landing. And we are at 11,800 feet. And here's a look at the outside. That's just really beautiful. Fantastic. Make sure to smooth land. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll try my best, but I'm sure you guys will forgive me if it's not the butteriest landings of all. But yeah, definitely I will give it my absolute best. Boeing Corp, what was the first flight simulator you used? Oh, so the very first flight simulator I used was on the Amiga Commodore. That was very long time ago. The Amiga Commodore came with, by the way, for its time, it was a 1 meg computer. So it was yeah, it comes by default with a half a meg, and then you can buy an extension for another half. We're approaching 10,000 feet. Let me turn on the landing lights and runway turn off lights, takeoff lights there, and the wing lights. All the lights are on, and we are good. Approaching 10,000. Yeah, so the Amiga Commodore had this interesting flight simulator. Of course, it wasn't the high fidelity that you expect that you see today, but it was nevertheless, for its time, it was actually pretty advanced. Amiga Commodore was a capable computer in its time, and I had a lot of fun with it, to be honest. And that was the very first flight sim I used. I can't recall the name of it, but I know it was a bunch of lines. And we have a new Jerry. Jerry, welcome aboard to the Q8 Pilot channel, and thanks for being a subscriber. Appreciate it, my friend. Captain Robbie, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. This is MSFS weather today. Thoughts on Rex? It's okay. Doesn't really offer much. You know, so flying in real weather is definitely it's definitely important, but I don't think that Rex weather offers anything other than I don't think it offers historical weather, but I don't think it offers anything over the default weather that Microsoft Flight Simulator provides. So yeah, those are my thoughts, really. If you don't land smooth, I will not be angry. Well, thank you for that. I will be proud of you because you must be tired of playing. That's just really funny. Well, thank you very much, Turkish Airlines. I really appreciate it. Sublogic FS2 was the flight sim for the Commodore. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. So that was the very first one that I played with, and tell you, it was a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and turn on the landing system, and let's do this on the first officer's side as well. There we go, and we are looking good. Altitude is good. There's a little bit of wind here, but if we look here, we need to be at 7,000 and about 3 nautical miles, which we are. So we are doing good in terms of our altitude. The transition altitude is 6,500. So it looks like there is a restriction here, but let me very quickly take a look at the altimeter. I think it was 100, can't recall. Let's see, 1015. Perfect. Beautiful scenery there. And we are almost there. Mohammed Ryan, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us here. Joined us just in time for the landing. Mr. Douglas Lima, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. All right, there we go. Set it to 1015. do the same here. 1015. And let's do it down here as well. Looks like we forgot to set this to standard. 1015. All is set. And we are going to set the parking brake to medium and arm the speed brake. And we continue the descent. You can see the localizer and glide slope needles now showing. Alright. And let's go ahead and hit the approach. And at this point, we go to... Alright, let me just take a look here. So we have about 5, 10, 11, 12, 20 nautical miles. 20 nautical miles, okay. Continue the descent. We are looking good. Looks like there's another restriction there. Right, speed check. Flaps 1. Oh, now it's doing something weird. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce our speed to 180 knots. There we go. And we're going to come down here and go to approach, confirm. There we go. We have the, we are looking good. Looks like this is the mark where we should have activated the approach, but that's alright. We are on the localizer now. Perfect. Localizer is captured. And now we can put this to manage speed. Beautiful. The sun is directly ahead of us, so it's making it a bit difficult to see the runway. But we're okay. Right, we're approaching the platform altitude, which is 3,000 feet. We have the glide slope active. We're going to maintain the current speed, about 190 knots. There we go, that's the glide slope needle. Oh, by the way, folks, I almost forgot. Let's go ahead and record this. Alright, we're going to say, we're going to call this Wiz, or Wiz Air. Alright, and we are now recording this session, or recording our approach. Alright, let's go ahead and lower the landing gear. Alright, and speed check. Flaps 2. I still can't see the runway. Speed check. Flaps 3. I think I can see the runway lights now ahead of us. Speed check and flaps full. By the way, we should have turned on the passenger seatbelt signs. Alright, so we have no blues. Everything is configured for landing. We're looking good. Oh, just look at that approach. Oh, that's just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I think I can see I think the reflection here from the sun, but the runway is right there where you see the mouse arrow. So it's going to be a bit difficult to see, but I think as we get closer to the runway, it should be much better. And again, the performance is pretty good. Yeah. Well, it looks like all the stuff that I've done has paid off. And we can have a smooth stream tonight. Alright, at 1,000 feet, we will disconnect the autopilot and hand fly the aircraft to the runway. What a spectacular approach into Poznan Airport in Poland, one of the oldest airports in the country. About 49 minutes, which is
1,000.
all right, 1,000 feet, and autopilot disengaged. My aircraft. We're going to make slight changes to maintain the glide slope and the localizer. There's definitely some wind there.
500. 400. 100 above. 'Minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
And touchdown. Wanting for reverse. We're good there. And welcome to Poznan Airport in Poland, ladies and gentlemen. That was a butter landing. Absolutely. I think we might have came a little sideways because of the crosswind, but nonetheless, it was a pretty good landing. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. And we're head back now to. All right, here we go, and we can turn off the landing lights. Nose light to taxi. Wing lights are off. Strobes are off. And we can disarm the speed brake. Flaps up. And let's stop the clock. 52 minutes in total, which is pretty good. Yeah. Wow. It's really fun flight. How do you configure the tiller? The tiller is connected to my rudder controls, so the rudder actually controls. I'm not sure if you can. There you go. So now, if you click here on pedal disconnect, then you can move it. As you can see now, I can move it there on the ground. But I don't think that it has any. So we can see the animation here. But if I click this, I can still move the aircraft, but the tiller won't move. Oh, it still moves. Strange. Wasn't moving earlier. By the way, I have no clue where I'm going. It looks like this is the terminal area right there. The controls are a bit touchy, I must say. But nonetheless, beautiful, really beautiful aircraft. Quite fun to fly. Alright, let's go ahead and start the APU. Wait for the flaps to open. There we go. And we're almost there at the terminal area. We're going to shut down the aircraft. Actually, I'll leave the aircraft on and we'll do our replay because I don't know what effect will have on the aircraft if we shut it down. So we'll leave it on. And this is our turn here. Wow, beautiful. By the way, this is a default. I could not find a payware airport for our destination today. So I've chosen to fly into the default airport. And we're going to bring the aircraft to a stop right here at this position. Still not a bad, not a bad looking airport considering it's totally default. All right, the parking brake is set, and before we begin with the giveaway, let's go ahead and take a look at the replay. So to do this, by the way, folks, the flight control replay is an excellent replay tool, and we can now say load, and we're going to bring Wiz and open that. Load the flight. It looks like the flight is loaded, and we can just click on play.
Terrain ahead.
And it will put us right at approach. It's doing some strange things. But what we can do is click here, move it a bit further. There we go. folks. I mean, what a beautiful looking approach. That's screenshot material right there. Amy Tudor, welcome to the Q8 Pilot channel, my friend. Do another replay from the passenger window, but I can't help but to admire the beauty of the scenery and the fidelity of the visuals in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Bit off the center line, but nice landing nonetheless. Here's the reversers. All right, let's bring this back, and let's bring it back right about here. Lay this back again, and let's take a look. Ah, no, come on, go back. All right, that's what I wanted to do. There we go. What a beautiful looking view here. And of course we don't get all the replays there of the spoilers, but look at the wing flex. Beautiful. Wow. Really cool. Let's see. There we go. Well, folks, I really enjoyed this flight. Yeah, it was a really nice landing too, and I really enjoyed this flight, really, and enjoyed the interaction with all of you guys. It's always good to make a good landing after, you know, a long day and a long flight. So I'm quite happy with whatever we've done today. It was a successful stream, if you ask me. It was fun. And the time for the giveaway has come, and what we're going to be doing is, of course, as I've mentioned, we're going to do the first winner through the thank you very much, Kenny Myers. Kenny, welcome aboard, my friend. Glad you finally made it. I'd like to see a flying JSON 727 flight from you. Oh, I have many flying JSON 727 737 flights on the channel. But I hear you, my friend, and I will make sure that I plan something along those lines in the coming days. That's not a problem for sure. And reference the giveaway. The winners will need to have PayPal accounts. Sorry about that, but I was unable to get a hold of the Fenix guys. So basically, I decided that I'm going to give you cash money into your PayPal account so you can go and purchase the aircraft from Phoenix Simulations. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. That's how I'm going to deliver the cash to you guys so you can go and purchase the aircraft. So folks, there's one winner who's going to win today through the Nightbot command, and the other winner is going to have to remember the code, the 4-digit code that I've provided during stream in order to be able to enter the giveaway. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go to Nightbot, and you guys know the drill. When Nightbot loads, it doesn't really have anyone eligible unless you've been active in chat for the last 5 minutes. So if you have not been active in chat, my recommendation is that you send a message through chat and say, hello Q8, and that way you will be basically entered into the giveaway. You will become eligible to enter into the into the giveaway. I already can see a lot of you guys in the eligibility window, so that's cool. And I'm just gonna go back here. We can still see flight control replay doing its thing, which is great. While you guys enter the there we go. We can set the camera somewhere here. There we go. Beautiful. All right. So far, we have 33 eligible users. I'm just going to give it a little more time. And then we're going to draw the winner. And, of course, everyone is welcome to join, including the channel moderators. So all channel members, regulars, users, mods, everyone is eligible to enter. And the winner will only need to send me their email. So they need to shoot me an email at info@q8pilot.com with their email address associated with their PayPal account. And I will make sure that they get... I'm not sure what happened here. I think reset. Let's kill that. All right, so now it won't repeat the replay again. All right, folks, I think I'm gonna go ahead and roll the giveaway now. We have about 40 eligible users, and the winner in 3, 2, 1, roll it, and the winner is Stuart Cooper. Stuart Cooper, congratulations on winning the Q8 pilot giveaway for the Fenix A320. Stuart Cooper, if you are with us in chat, please say hello so that I can make sure that you are with us here and verify your profile. And you're most welcome, sir, and congratulations. Stuart Cooper, ladies and gentlemen, is the first winner today with us on the Q8 Pilot channel. I'm very glad that you were able to win here. And please, Stuart, just send me an email to info@q8pilot.com and provide me with the email address associated with your PayPal account. I will make a total payment for you in the amount of £50 sterling, so you can go ahead and purchase the Fenix A320 from the Fenix Simulations. All right, now for the second winner. The second winner is going to have to give me the 4-digit code that I've mentioned during the stream, and the first one that does is going to be the winner starting now. All right, so let me see who was the first one. Oh, I need to scroll down. The first one with the correct answer is Steve Venn. Steve Venn, congratulations, my friend. You happen to be also a channel member. The correct code is 8362, and Steve Venn was the first one to identify the code. Congratulations. I think I like this way. And I think trivia is a nice way for the giveaway. I think I'm going to do more of that if you guys like it. I kind of like it. So Steve Ben and Stuart Cooper are the two winners today. Folks, thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for your support and for being here with me this evening. Steve, if you can please just send me an email to my info@q8pilot.com. With the email address associated with your PayPal account, I will make then a payment to your PayPal account in the amount of £50 sterling so that you can purchase the Fenix Airbus A320 from Fenix Simulation directly. Steve Venn and Stuart Cooper, congratulations, guys. And better luck for everyone else next time. And it's been really a great stream. I've had a lot of fun. Scott, thank you very much. I wish you the same, my friend. I wish you all a very safe and pleasant evening or morning, depending on where you are in the world. For me, Q8 Pilot, it's time to hit the sack, as tomorrow is a working day here in Kuwait. So until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for tuning in, folks, and bye-bye for now.